Hello to my dear friends, how are you? This is Tamera Weeks with Tam's Daily Vlog, and this is Saturday's Incontinence video, and I have a sample. You guys have asked me over and over again, would you please sample different brands? I've done some other videos where I've gotten free stuff from freeflies.com. That's actually where I got this offer from. It is TENA, our very best for your loved one. It came in this really pretty blue box. I got 2 samples inside of this box. We used one. I got a super and an ultra. So we've used the super, and this is the ultra we'll use on another visit. I got cleansing cream. Right here we got 2 of these, and the girls have already used one. And then we got a wipe. It's like a large kind of thick wipe, and I have a CNA standing right off to the side. I came in here to get it so I can make the video because I had another CNA write a note on the board. This is when you use this. I need documentation. Tell me if you like it so I can tell my viewers. Well, I realized there was a little bit of a problem with my message there. So I was getting ready to say, hey, would you take that note off the board as I'm digging through the drawer and I can't find it? And she says, oh, I used that TENA cleansing cloth that you had. And I was like, oh, that's what I'm in the drawer looking for, and that's why I can't find it. So I have her off to the side because she has more experience with this. I just have a one-time use. This is what my opinion is of the brief. It's just 2 briefs. One's ultra and one is super. So this is the ultra. I looked at them and they look exactly the same. So I use this with Micah on a night visit with no liner and no pull-up. Because right now we use a liner, a brief, a pull-up. I only use this product, and when she got up the next morning, it looked like it was fine. But this is what I found interesting. Okay, can you see this in the camera? Okay, this right here opens up all the way over here, and then you fold it, and it's got some... Hang on. I didn't... tell me.
It opens up like...
I guess I don't know how it opens up. Oh, okay, right there. Okay. Okay, so it kind of opens up like Velcro right here. And then you fold it, and then it goes all the way across. And then you do the other one, and you fold it all the way across. Okay, this is a really poor way to show you. Are you understanding this? Okay, one across and one across like this. So when I got her up in the morning, I had not seen this. I just asked the CNA, after you take a shower, give Mike a shower, put her to bed, would you put this on her? And when I came in here, I'm the one that changed her. I came in here to check her, and I wanted to see how this worked. One of these was completely off, so I don't know. It just seems like it doesn't seem real strong. I don't know if you can tell that in the camera, but it's... Can you hear how it rips off? It's almost like a piece of tape. It's not real. It's not as tight as using a tab brief, where it's just the sticky part like we have on Tranquility, or you would get on a Pampers, that kind of sticky tab. To me, this is very inferior. So I was talking about this to the CNA, and you can come on over and tell us your name.
I'm Jessica.
Okay, this is Jessica, and here, come a little closer. I'm not sure. Okay, are we in the camera? I wish you were here so you could say, yeah, you're good in the camera. Are you good in the camera? Move over just a tiny bit.
Okay.
Okay, just to make sure we've got us both in the camera. So I was explaining to her how I think this seems really inferior to do the tabs like this. But then she had a different story. What is your story?
I've had nothing but success with them.
Really?
They're great. I love them.
Okay, now you've had success with these with people that sleep on their stomach like Micah does.
Oh,
Micah's
yeah.
a stomach sleeper only.
We actually had a girl, she tossed and turned, like she rolled around all the time.
Really?
And never had problems with it, ever.
And she just used this, like no pull-up or anything on top,
Right.
this product.
Just the TENA.
Well, now this is a large, extra large. It's just one. It's both. It's a large, extra large on here, so maybe it makes a difference if you're not wearing the right size.
It does.
Maybe it was just it was a little big, and it was maybe just moving around just right.
Yeah, you have to have the right size. Like, we had to try, like, 3 different sizes with her to finally figure out what she needed.
Really? Oh, did you hear that? 3 different sizes. Remember, we're working on seeing if we can go from a large down to a medium with Micah. It does take a while to figure this out. So it's not just us being slow. It really takes a while to figure out which products are best, even the sizing. So I thought this was really cool that Jessica could tell me this story. I said, I was going to make this video in the other room. And then I start telling her, and I said, then I know what we're going to do. We're just going to have you get on camera, and you can tell the story, because I only have a one-time use, but she's been...
I've used it for, like, 4 years.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I guess this must be a good product for people that are using them. So this is a TENA brand. Okay, now did you use this we had 2 of these. Did you use the cleansing cream?
We've never used the cleansing cream.
Do you know where it is? Because we had 2 of these and I put one of them in here. That was part of the instructions.
I didn't see one.
You didn't see one. Okay, then we have to find one. I don't have any. Have you ever used this before?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then we have no story on this, but this is what came in my sample. We got 2 of these. Okay, so go ahead.
The TENA wipes work really well.
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you.
Yes,
tell us about those.
The TENA wipes are amazing. Like, they're thick, they're strong.
Now, are they giant? Are they like a 12 by 12? Like, how big are they?
No, it's about the same size as, like, a baby wipe.
Is it the same size as what we use?
Mm-hmm.
We just use the cheap brand. We get them from Sam's, and I think it's Sam's Choice Walmart brand.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little bit bigger than your normal baby wipe or adult wipe.
Okay.
But not much bigger. And
so they're a little bigger, they're thicker.
Yeah, and they work great. Like, cleaning up a BM is so much easier.
Now, why is it easier to use that than another one? What's the difference?
They clean better.
Okay.
A lot better.
Why do they clean better? How do they clean better?
Just the texture of it, I suppose.
Okay.
It makes it a lot easier as the CNA cleaning it up. So
is it kind of like, because I didn't get to see it. I came in here and I didn't get to see it, so I'm really sorry. I don't have my own personal opinion. So is it kind of like, okay, so it's thicker than a wipe. Is it kind of like using a washcloth, but because it's more durable and it's a little thicker? I mean, it's not going to be as thick as a washcloth, but you kind of get the cleanup process like a washcloth.
Yep.
Because when you're using wipes, you use like over and over and a million of them. So I have washcloths in here in Micah's Incontinence drawer. If she has a really big BM, they are to use some wipes and use some of those because we can wash those. They're separate. We don't give her a shower with them. They're just used for BMs. But it saves on the cost of them using like a half of a pack, which they can do on large bowel movements. So that's why I was asking. So it's just a better cleanup. So you could have some of those for instead. Could you use those with wipes, because those are going to be a lot more expensive than getting a baby wipe.
Right. No, we've mixed them up with our other clients. We've used, like 3 or 4 at the beginning for
to get the initial cleanup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like just used a couple baby wipes for the rest of the cleanup.
Okay.
So,
okay.
It's just kind of a personal preference as well. So
okay.
I really like using the brand. They're really good. So
okay, cool. All right, well there you have it. We have a positive review for a TENA brand. So let me know in the comments if you've ever used these, if you're gonna try them, what your story is about using, those larger wipes. I've never seen them. I've never heard of them. I've never used them. So I think it's an interesting thing to explore, and then we can see if we can do something else even better for Miss Micah. So thank you so much for being here. Tamera Weeks with Tam's Daily Vlog. Give me your questions. This is Saturday's Incontinence. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from
the Lord.
The Lord. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.